Welcome everybody to today's session of Shooting Stars. We have today Brian Teo, right? And Brian Teo is with Chongqing High. Right? He has just completed secondary 1 and moving on to secondary 2. I heard he has done extremely well for this Sec 1 final years, right?
Yes.
Above your expectation. Brian, would you like to share with us a little bit about yourself?
My name is Brian Teo.
Brian, you have been with MindStretcher for a few years.
Yes.
Yeah. Since when did you join MindStretcher? What subjects were you taking then?
I joined MindStretcher since I was P5, and I took math, science, and English classes.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm pretty good at math and science.
Mm-hmm. I hope it is because of attending MindStretcher that makes your foundation strong.
Yes.
How do you think these two subjects helped you in Sec 1? Are they taught in a way that it is aligned with the sequence of the topics that have been taught in your school?
Yes. For science is the order which they teach is exactly like the same in my school. But in English, there really isn't like an order. It's just mainly recap of like the old.
Because I think English, there's no perimeter to it anyway, right? What are the techniques that you have to apply?
We have to pick out the answer from like the paragraph they want us to, and then we have to paraphrase it and make it shorter so they will fit in the 80-word limit.
That's quite a challenge. So how has attending MindStretcher English program helped you in your essay writing?
I think they gave us a few methods on like how to answer each question and then like how to go about the essay.
What are the types of essays you are writing in secondary 1 now? And just now you mentioned some techniques that you have learned, right? Various techniques you have learned from the MindStretcher English program. Can you just share with us?
There are like many questions. Personal recon is one of them. Then there's descriptive and expository essay, which I think was gone through during MindStretcher also, which helped me for my end of year exam.
Okay, so through your 3 years with MindStretcher, are there anything that you can remember that strike you as leaving very deep impression on you with regards to maybe teachers or program?
Sir Saifu, who is my English teacher, makes the lesson very fun and engaging by making jokes and telling us about his experience in Australia, which most of the time is similar to the scene inside the worksheet.
Okay, that is actually very interesting for somebody to be able to share real life experiences and then bring it to the classroom. Yeah, so you have learned a lot from his experiences.
Yes.
Okay, I think makes the lesson very alive, right? Brian, what was one thing that you never expect your teacher to do, but after the teacher had done it, you felt that wow, you feel very happy, and it is really not something that I expect my teacher to do for me.
During my P5 English class, the teacher rewarded us with gift, and the students who have participated more in class will be able to choose their gift, while the other students who didn't participate as much will just have to randomly choose we'll just have to randomly pick their gift.
So is there any gift that you have chosen?
I chose a ruler, which looks really interesting because it's a normal 15 cm ruler, but you can extend it to make it become 30 cm.
Oh, okay. So you managed to answer questions, or you participated in class. That's why this is a more special gift, is it?
Yes.
So are you still keeping that gift? Are you using it?
It broke.
It broke? What do you do to it?
I lent it to my friend and she broke it.
Oh, okay. So what's the moral of the story here?
Never lend things to your friend.
No, now you got 2 rulers.
Hey Brian, through your 3 years at MindStretcher, have you picked up some good study habits?
Yes, I picked up the habit of filing my work more orderly so that I'll be able to find all my notes and worksheets inside a file.
So that orderliness would have helped you to do your revision better, right? Hey Brian, do you have any last message that you want to tell our MindStretcher teachers, or maybe just MindStretcher as a whole?
Thank you for your teaching and guidance during the PSLE period and now in my secondary school. Thank you.
All right, we've come to the end of this episode for Shooting Star, and we want to thank Brian again for taking time, right, to be sitting here through this session and sharing with us all his valuable insights and experiences, whether it's at MindStretcher or your school life. And we want to wish you the very best going forward. Thank you.